Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, which is an unboxing video. So today I'm unboxing Snowey, my hopping bunny by Animagic, and I was really pleased to get this in the original box with the original accessories and packaging, because this is quite old now. This actually came out in 2011, and I was surprised to come across one in the original box, and also surprised to get it for just £10 plus £3.49 shipping, because usually if you get something that is this old and it's still got the original box, you're paying quite a bit for it. So I was surprised I got it for this price. I have bought one of these previously, but that one was lame in the back leg. We need to actually take that apart and investigate it and see if it can be fixed, see what's worn on it. Because this guinea pig that I'm still working on, I've done a custom on it, that also was lame. And the guinea pig is basically the same as the rabbit inside, it's just cosmetic. It's just different in how they put the stuffing and the fur, and obviously the microcontroller's got different stuff on it because the guinea pig makes guinea pig sounds. But the mouldings are the same and they get the same damage, they get the same wearing. So this one's lame in the back leg. But I found that leaving the fur loose around the back legs stops any load being put on it so that it can actually function without fixing that lameness. This is a work in progress. I've been working on some new legs for it. That was the first one that I did out of latex, and then I tried making one out of silicone, and that one turned out a lot better, but still had a bit of a problem in that there wasn't enough latex covering the plastic foot. But we're working on that to make version 3 better still. And I still need to make some ears for this guinea pig. So that's what the guinea pig version looked like originally. And this is the poor little rabbit that needs fixing. So I've removed the fur on it. The only difference between the rabbit and the guinea pig is that the rabbit has this extra bit of moulding on the back leg that clips in here to make the back legs more bulky than on the guinea pig. But apart from that, it's the same. So we're going to try and fix that one. I'm doing a custom on it. I'm going to make it a lop-eared rabbit. And we've also got an electronics project lined up for that one. And more about that later in the video. But first, let's take the cellophane off this box that the sender's put on. And then we'll have a close look at the box before unboxing it. So, well done to the seller for keeping this box in such good condition. It says, give me a drink, so it comes with a little bottle. And after it's had a drink, it'll have a little tinkle. It says, stroke my back, I sniff and hop. That's a little deceiving because you don't really stroke the back. As you can see, it's a push button switch and you actually push the switch. And it says, also available, Bramble, my hopping bunny. So that one was brown and white. Patch, my guinea pig, which I've already got, and Clover, my newborn kitten. I was unaware of this one. Doesn't look like that one actually moves, but I'll have to look that up. So it says, Snowey, my hoppy bunny, give me a drink to hear me tinkle, watch me hop along, feed me my carrot to hear me hiccup. So it does come with a carrot as well. If I'm still hungry, I'll sniff for more. Snowey is a cute hopping bunny who needs to be loved and cared for, just like a real rabbit. She will need feeding and petting to make her really happy. Feed her her carrot to hear her munch and then hop off happily. Pick her up to give her a drink from her bottle to hear her slurp. When she's full, watch her shake her leg and hear her tinkle. So without further ado, let's get this out of the box and have a look at it and its accessories. Wow. I was just wowing at how clean this is. It's been taken out of the packaging. Oh, they've managed to put it back in with all the ties. I don't think it's been played with at all. I think they maybe just took it out to test it. It's a real treat getting something like this still new. Oh, I wasn't expecting the bottle and the carrot to be so tiny. Those are so cute. I hoped that maybe it would have the instructions, but it doesn't. I don't need the instructions. I mean, it's quite simple how it works. It's just, it would have been nice to see them. This bunny feels really light, so I don't think she's got any batteries in her. Oh, it's so nice feeling one of these things, like feeling so new when they're so old. And she's actually a bit older than I thought. So it says Vivid Toy Group Limited, 2009. So she's actually nearly 14 years old. So we pull the switch this way to switch her on. And no, she hasn't got any batteries in it, so I'll get some batteries in it and then we'll try her out. So got the 4 AAA batteries in. So we'll switch Snowy on. So we'll try her back button. And we'll try out these accessories. So according to the box, you're supposed to have a different reaction whether it's the carrot or the milk. And the bit on the carrot that you insert is narrower than the bit that you insert on the bottle. So before I thought it was just a simple switch, but I wonder if it's a bit more complicated than that. So let's try the carrot and see what happens. Now she's supposed to hiccup when you give her the carrot. I think that's the sniffing sound that means she wants some more. So she's done the crunching sound. It seems to me that it just alternates between a drinking sound and a crunching sound. Oh, there's the hiccup. So we'll try the bottle now. I must say, she didn't have a tinkle. So maybe she does react differently to the bottle because she definitely hiccuped and she didn't do a tinkle. But I don't think she should make that slurping sound. She should just make a crunching sound when it's the carrot. So here's the bottle now. She's not had a tinkle yet. That was quite funny. So she had a tinkle and a back leg sort of twitches. It's ever so funny. So that's interesting. So the carrot does make a hiccup and the bottle does make a tinkle. It's just a pity that the carrot can make a slurping sound as well as a crunching sound. It's a pity they didn't get that better. Back leg twist. switch. That is so funny. So I'll try the guinea pig with the carrot now. Oh, that's fantastic. The guinea pig only crunches when it has the carrot. That's really good. That it can differentiate between the carrot and the bottle. That's brilliant. I wondered if the guinea pig was maybe brought out a bit later and you improved it, but it wasn't. I didn't remember the date correctly. The guinea pig was 2009. So I'll try the guinea pig with the bottle now. Yeah, it's drinking. That's fab. Right, so it twitched its back leg, but it must be a bit warm because it got that clicking sound. It's a pity they've got this fault with the back legs. And I'll try out the guinea pig that I did the custom on now. Oh, now that's interesting. It's reading the carrot as the bottle. But yes, that is definitely reading the carrot as a bottle now. So reflecting on this, I think that when I did the custom on this guinea pig, the sort of stuffing around the mouth is stopping the carrot from going in fully.
Yeah. So the mouth in both the guinea pig and the rabbit, the Animagic guinea pig and rabbit, will have two switches in it. Those switches will either be small micro switches or they will be beam break sensors where you've got an infrared LED and a detector, and the carrot breaks the beam of one or both as it's pushed in. Well, actually the carrot would break the beam of both, wouldn't it? It would operate both switches, whereas the bottle only operates one switch. So that's how the animal differentiates between the bottle and the carrot.
Yes, if we look at them, the carrot, the part that goes in the mouth, is much longer than the part that goes in the mouth on the bottle. So that must be why when I put the carrot into when I did the custom on, it's reading it as the bottle because it's not going in further enough, because the stuffing that I put around it is
yeah, stop it. The carrot's only going in as far as only going in and breaking one switch, beam switch.
Yeah.
It's an interesting way of having the animal differentiate between two items, because it's a simple way and a reliable way.
Now I've got a rabbit here.
Okay.
So I've got a rabbit here that hasn't got any stuffing on it at all. So there's nothing to impede something going into that hole.
So you're going to do a wee experiment and try out both on that?
Yes. Then. So I'll just try the bottle first.
Okay.
Actually, you can feel a switch.
You can feel the switch, can you?
Yeah,
right,
with this...
with all the stuffing removed and the
fur
removed.
It's more obvious. Yeah, I felt a switch there. Right. So, now the carrot... Yeah. So, the fact that I can feel it, does that mean it's not a beam break then?
Yes, it's probably two small micro switches.
Now this model we're going to take apart because we want to see if we can fix that ticky leg, or at least see what's worn on it.
Yeah, it's the clutch mechanism, isn't it? We want to try and get it operating like it was when it was new.
And at the same time, maybe we could remove the bottom of the head here and see if we can actually see those two micro switches.
Yeah,
that would be really interesting.
It would indeed. I think it's the first time on a toy we've seen this particular way of differentiating between...
I've never seen that before. If something's got a switch in its mouth, it's normally just a simple switch that can be operated with anything. So this is really ingenious that they found a way to have a different reaction to different things just through switches.
Yeah.
They're clever. The only thing is, though, it is subject to it not working correctly if you don't push the carrot in fully, because then it's reading it as the bottle.
That's right, yeah. So it relies on the person playing with the model to push the carrot in all the way, and yeah.
Now, I haven't got the instructions for these, but I wonder if it says make sure you push the carrot in fully, or else it won't.
Yeah, I would imagine it. I would imagine it did do, yeah.
And as I mentioned earlier in the video, we've got an electronics project lined up for this rabbit.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm doing the custom with the fur, but we're also going to give it different functionality. So we're going to use this microphone sensor detection soundboard. We're currently working on a project that uses one of these, a Hedges project.
And it works reasonably well.
But with the Hedges project, what we've done is we've substituted a switch, push button switch, for the soundboard, so that the functionality that you got when you press the press button switch, you get from sound.
And that sound being normally when you talk to it.
Yeah, one of the things is you can actually wake it up by talking to it, which is nice.
Yeah, or ring a bell.
Ring a bell, yeah.
Or any noise, really.
But the only problem with that one is the press button switch has got two functions. So it's got a short press, which we can operate fine, and then it's got a long press where it's pressed for 3 seconds, and that makes it sort of sing and do a little dance. And we can't get that to work with voice.
No, it's difficult to make a sound, a constant sound, for 3 seconds to keep the module on for 3 seconds, the microphone module on for 3 seconds to trigger that function.
But in the case of this model, we're going to substitute this press button switch on the back for the microphone. And we shouldn't have any problem here because this is just one short press.
That's right. And so the result of that will be when you talk to the rabbit, it will come towards you.
Yeah, it'll do the same as what it does when you press the button on its back.
Yeah.
So it'll make it move and make a noise, which is good because you don't want to be sort of like leaning over it to press the button all the time.
No, it doesn't seem a very good way to make it come towards you. It's much more natural to sort of say something to your rabbit and have it come towards you.
And you can also wake up, when it goes on standby, you can wake these up by pressing the button as well, like you can with the Hedges. So you actually be able to wake it up with sound as well, so that would be nice.
Yeah.
So that's the soundboard.
They're very small. It only measures about 1.5 inch by 1/2 inch, I would say.
It's got 2 LEDs on it, which were a problem with the Hedges.
Yes, they're very small LEDs, but they're very bright, aren't they? So we'll put a blob of black paint on those to hide most of the light. Yeah, and you can see the microphone capsule at the front there, the silver thing, and the blue thing with a brass screw in it is a sensitivity adjustment.
Oh, yes.
So tremendously small and cheap module. Not very well made or designed, but it does the job, yeah.
But we won't be doing that project for a while because we're finishing the Hedges project at the moment, and then once we've done that, I'll be uploading the video onto the channel, and then I want to finally open my Christmas present,
which was
Kai, what was it called, the AI.
Oh, yeah, it's an unusual thing. It's an educational toy, and it's made in Germany, unusually enough. And it uses the capability of your smartphone to give it some sort of AI sensing capability. And I'm using AI in the way that means real artificial intelligence. There's actually
because you can give it training.
Yeah,
you can use training data.
You build a set of training data
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that, because you
Yeah.
build the model
So
as
you
well.
build the
I
model
think there's
first.
over 100 pieces
Lots
to
of
it.
Earthixy type bits and
Yeah.
gears, yeah. And then you get an app on your smartphone and give it some AI and train
But
it up.
I've not been able to do it because we've got this hedges project taking up the kitchen table, and I'm waiting for that to be finished so that I can, set out the Kai robot.
It's nice to have a few projects going there.
What I'm saying is it's going to be a while before we do the rabbit project.
Yeah.
Got a backlog.
A backlog of projects, yeah.
So folks, that about wraps it up for this video. Hope you found that entertaining and interesting to some degree. Thanks for watching as always, and hope to see you next time.